Alright, Allie, are you ready for this? Because I'm gonna talk about a lot of things, and hopefully not very long, but you know, it'll end up being like 8 minutes as it normally ends up being. So, I made a note. I intended to make multiple notes while I was watching your video, but, you know, that doesn't actually happen. This is what my note was. Okay, so I am excited for Paper Towns, the movie, because it's been in, like, talks for years, for like freaking years, practically since it was published. And it's nice to know that it's actually, like, we have a firm it's gonna happen instead of a, will it? Maybe it won't. There's a chance, but I don't know, you know? Although, like, I'm not sure if this is just, like, my opinion, but his books seem like his babies. Like, John Green is just, like, they're his and he loves them, and even if something bad happens, he'll be like, it's okay. So, like, I do feel like him being a part of, like, for Fault in Our Stars, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, so I can't have an opinion on the movie yet, but he has nothing but good things to say about it, and, like, that might just be a PR thing, but then it might also just be him being like, oh my god, I'm part of a movie, wow, you know? So I'm worried he'll just be so excited with not one, but two of his books being made into movies that he'll just kind of let them do whatever the heck they want and think it's, like, just great artistic filmmaking stuff. But since he is executive producer on Paper Towns, do you think he'll have to, like, read his book? Does he read his books after they're published? Because, like, it's been, like, 6 years since Paper Towns has been published, let alone since he wrote it. I think he'll probably have to read the book, and I don't know, maybe he does read his books, but I don't know, I'm one of those people who cannot appreciate my own works. It's like, once I'm done writing, like, an essay, I'm like, I'm never looking at that ever again, otherwise I will get very angry at myself. So, I don't know, that just came up in my mind when I was watching your video. And yes, I have read Paper Towns, by the way. Like, when I read Fault in Our Stars, it was kind of like literally right before the big hullabaloo about it blew up. Like, it was like right, like maybe a week before everyone just started going crazy about it. And like, so, like, since I didn't have this, like, strong expectation of it being like, oh my god, it's the best book of the year, it was like, I quite enjoyed it. But then after everyone was like, oh my god, it's amazing, you're gonna cry your eyes out, I was like, you know, it's not that good. I mean, it's good. I read it in an afternoon. But it's not that good. It's a good read. I just, yeah. And so, like, with Paper Towns, I really like that. Like, I tend to confuse John Green books. It's weird, but I confuse, Paper Towns and Will Grayson sometimes. Not, like, what the books are, but, like, some of the events that happen. Like, I'm uncomfortable where I am. Okay, there. Like, while I was watching your videos, like, how great I'm so excited for the play, or the musical, and then I realized it's not that book. No. Paper Towns is the one with the road trip at the end, like, really quick. That reminds me, I started reading An Abundance of Catherines, and I just didn't really, I didn't really like it. That's the only book that that's the only John Green book that I couldn't get through. So, I don't know if you liked that one, but I don't know, maybe I just didn't get far enough into it, but yeah. It couldn't hold my attention. Let's see. So yeah, that's my opinion. I'm excited, but also kind of worried. I think it's fairly similar to yours. Like, when I was on Facebook, it was just like, I don't know. Unless someone starts a debate with me, I'll just answer on my positive side. So, like, I was eventually gonna make a video talking about paper towns, and then you started it, and so I could respond to it. Next, this past week, I was in Montreal and Waterloo. That was a rough start, I must admit. So, we had our flight was supposed to leave at 4, 5, 6. I had to wake up at 4. And so we got there about an hour early, and they told us that they overbooked the flight, so we weren't allowed to get on. So, they had to rebook all of our flights, and we didn't leave until noon, so I got to sleep for 6 more hours. And then we got to our hotel in Montreal. Then the next morning, like 5 hours later, we get to the train station, because we were like, okay, get to Montreal, then we'll go to Waterloo to look at the universities, then we'll come back to Montreal. And so we get to the train station, and there is a native blockade on the Napanee. You guys, why do they make it difficult for us? So there was this native blockade on the Napanee, which meant we couldn't take our train. We had to take a bus, which made our trip about 4 hours longer than what it should have been. That was fun. Because, like, I'm not sure if you know, I think you might kind of have an inkling. I'm not that great of a road traveler. Yeah. I get sick. Like, I don't actually get sick, but I feel gross and not willing to talk. Unless I take a gravel, then I'm asleep the entire time, so it's just, yeah. And then I watched a lot of movies. I was very happy, because, like, the movie theater here it's okay, but you can't guarantee if you'll actually get the movies that you want to see. So that I saw Mr. Peabody and Sherman, which I actually really liked. We just kind of went to see it because it was there. I actually really liked that movie. It was very cute. Then we went to see Divergent, because once again that was the only movie there. We went through multiple movie theaters, actually. But yeah, I went to see Divergent, and I've never read the books, because I never really had the interest. I mean, I have some issues with Divergent. Kind of the same issues I have with Hunger Games, you know, like, although Divergent is a lot more, because everyone would be divergent. Nobody has only one single character trait. Everyone is like a smorgasbord of character traits. You wouldn't just fit into one and then only show that one character trait for the rest of your life. It just, yeah. But anyway, I saw the movie. It was okay. It wasn't amazingly fantabulous, but it was okay. That was the first thing that I've seen Shailene Woodley in, so, you know, she'd probably make I'm assuming they cast her as Hazel, so I'm assuming she'll make a good Hazel, but judging by her acting in this movie, I think she has the potential. Then I saw the Muppet movie, and I was actually very disappointed with that. I was very excited for the Muppet movie. Granted, the music was great. I really liked the music, and Ricky Gervais sang. I love it when Ricky Gervais sings, because it's like, I always forget that he was in a boy band when he was younger. What? And yeah, and then he sings. It's like, right, now I remember. And I liked his song. It was great, and the interior, yeah. Like, the story itself was it was just very slow and didn't move as fast as some of the other movies or show. I really like the show. Muppets has always been like, I like the Muppets. Anyway, I was kind of disappointed with that. Then my dad brought me to see, I was out of town for like 7 days, and I saw 4 movies. But then I saw Grand Budapest Hotel, and that was like the highlight of the movies that I've seen. That was really good. I really liked it. Like, really watch it. I need you to watch it, because it was great. I also did stuff like, you know, touristy things, Like, I went to see the university in Waterloo, and odds are good I'm probably going to be going to the other place. You know, that place that I mentioned in my letter. Did you receive my letter? I don't know how long it takes to get stuff from here to there, so. What else did I do? I went to the museum, the history museum, where there was a Beatles exhibition. That was interesting. Did you know that when the Beatles went to Montreal on one of their world tours, Ringo Starr was he was given a death threat for being Jewish, and Ringo Starr is not Jewish. That was interesting. But yeah, Montreal's kind of an ass to them. Like, they come and they're all like, we'll play music for you even though you threatened to kill me. And then it was just crazy and they're like, yeah, no, we aren't staying the night, we're leaving, bye, 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 bye. So, yeah. It's crazy to think that the Beatles did all of their, like, music monumental amazingness in 8 years. They were only a band for 8 years, and they only toured for like 2 or 3. The rest of it was just doing their stuff, like recording and making music. That seems odd to me. This is gonna be a really long video. I'm sorry, this video might seem kind of scary, but don't. I think it's a pretty good video. What else did I do in Montreal? I walked. We were there for the snow. The 15 centimeters of snow. You're welcome, Montreal. That was directly from Yellowknife. We just kind of walked a lot. We went to a used bookstore. That was nice. It was just like, it felt like a bookstore, you know, like Chapters, that's Chapters, but like those small bookstores, they just have this feel. It's like, I'm in a bookstore. And I really liked it. I got a Kurt Vonnegut movie, a novel. I also got 1984, but that's as a gift for a friend because it's her birthday soon. And I thought of her, that's the reason we went to the bookstore. But yeah, we just kind of walked around Montreal a lot. We didn't actually do much now that I think about it. Huh. Wow. But it was still quite amusing. Now I am home, and I hope you enjoyed New York. I'm assuming you did. Like, your pictures you seem amused. So I will log off now. Is that the word I should be using? I don't know. But I'm gonna go to bed because tomorrow I get to go skiing with my friend. This is my first time skiing since like 5th grade at Condé Nast. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I shouldn't be this excited, but I am. Because it's been a long time since I went skiing, and I like skiing, I think. Last time we went skiing I liked it, but then again I was 11. So, I am going now. Okay, I'm going. I feel like there was something I was supposed to mention. Whatever, if I think of it, I'll write you another letter. Because that was fun last time. I don't know. I didn't read through it before I sent it. So if it was just really weird, let me know. Because like, I like sealed it and everything that night. And then the next morning I was like, oh, this is a risky thing. I'm gonna do it anyway, and I did it. As I went for a walk that day. It was a long walk with not quite broken in shoes. Yeah. Anyway, oh my god, 15 minutes. I'm gonna go now. I'm going. Bye. Bye.